What is anti-communism? Have you ever wondered why some people feel so strongly against communism? Anti-communism is a political movement and ideology that stands firmly against communism, its beliefs, groups, and individuals. This opposition really took off after the October Revolution in Russia in 1917. That was when the Bolshevik Party, led by Vladimir Lenin, established a communist government. This major shift sparked organized resistance, including the Russian White Movement, which fought against the Bolsheviks during the Russian Civil War. As time went on, anti-communism became a global phenomenon, especially during the Cold War. This was a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a fierce rivalry, representing two very different economic and political systems. Anti-communism is not just one viewpoint. It has been part of many political movements. These range from conservatism and fascism to liberalism, nationalism, social democracy, and even some socialist perspectives that oppose Stalinism. This shows that opposition to communism can come from various ideological backgrounds, all united by their resistance to communist governance. During the Cold War, anti-communism reached extreme levels in the United States. This is where the term Red Scare comes into play. The Red Scare refers to intense periods of fear that communism would spread to the United States. The first Red Scare occurred after World War I and the Russian Revolution, while the second took place during the Cold War after World War II. These times were marked by widespread suspicion, arrests, and deportations of people suspected of having communist sympathies, often without solid evidence. The fear surrounding communism was largely driven by its association with the loss of private property, suppression of religion, and authoritarian rule, as seen in the Soviet Union. From a socialist viewpoint, anti-communism is often seen as a tool used by capitalist interests to discredit socialism and block working-class political power. Anti-communist rhetoric frequently exaggerates or fabricates the failures of socialist states, painting socialism as impossible or dangerous. In practical terms, anti-communism during the Cold War led to policies aimed at containing or overthrowing socialist governments worldwide. This often involved covert operations, support for right-wing regimes, and propaganda campaigns. The opposition was not only ideological but also material, affecting millions of lives in countries where socialist movements sought to implement economic and social reforms. In essence, anti-communism is a multifaceted opposition to communism that has played a significant role in shaping 20th century politics. It includes a range of political ideologies, but from a socialist perspective, it is often viewed as a reactionary force aligned with capitalist interests. This movement aims to suppress alternatives to capitalism and working-class empowerment.